Hey, folks, it's Jeff at This Week with JTT. And believe it or not, I have a lot of guests coming up. In fact, if you give me a second here, I'm going to send them to you in about a few moments. Hang on, fellas. So, there's one. Two. Who else? Jason. And one more. Where's JJ? Yes. All righty. Now back here. All right. Hold on. Unmute. Holy moly, I finally got him. What's up, King? This is Larry King Striker. What it is, my friend?
What's happening, Deke?
Holy moly. Jeff, what the? Watch out for C.I.
Yeah.
As Cody Rhodes would say, what do you want to talk about? Let's start this sign by Larry. There's a reason why Larry got that sign here, folks.
Hey, real quick, Jeff. Real quick. Reese is waiting for you to send the link.
Hold on. I sent him already. Hold on a sec. We got Reese.
All right.
Of course. The juvenile delinquent of the group. By the way, Larry and Jason is part of the Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. So, guys, you got a few seconds. Plug yourselves in.
Oh, I will plug it, baby. We are Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube. We are the best freaking wrestling podcast in the whole 69 different countries.
Okay, guys, hold on a sec. I got one more guest. His name, he's from my job. His name is Brandon Yingling. He's on here too. Gentlemen, say hello to my friend Brandon Yingling. He works with me at JWF.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Okay, the guy with the cap with the red shirt, that's Jason. He's a delinquent. And the guy with the sign about me, that'd be Larry. You guys have your own podcast called Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk.
So what's happening?
Okay, we're gonna talk about this, guys. We're gonna talk about this. Like for starters, real quick, we're gonna talk about WrestleMania. And real quick, what's your thoughts on the first match, which is Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch?
I'll let one of you guys go first.
I'm gonna go first because I gotta make it quick, Jeff.
Sure.
I thought the match was pretty good.
I enjoyed the match. It was very intense. What do you think, Jason? What do you think about the match?
I think so. I think the right lady won. You know, giving her the big entrance, the live entrance and stuff. You know, the right person won.
True. Like I said, plus two, Becky Lynch, I think, had a trip up, but the fact she was that sick and put on such a performance was impressive. What do you think about that, Brandon?
I think it's perfect. Rhea Ripley's literally the top female star right now. I would say other than Jade, but Jade just got into the business.
Oh, yeah.
But, man, it was perfect, I think. Becky Lynch, yes, she's amazing.
Right.
But I think right now is a little bit of her time to take another break from all the injuries she's recently had. Same with Seth Rollins. So.
Oh, yeah, Seth is. We're going to talk about that, too. No question about that. Okay, I try to think. The second match. What was the second match of WrestleMania? I wrote down my notes, but I think the match is all over the place. Second match was okay. How about this? We're thinking the match with Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits versus Final Testament.
I think it was a gimmick match. I personally
Yes,
don't believe
it
it should have
was
been on the card at all.
Philadelphia Street Fight. It was a Philadelphia Street Fight. It's Philadelphia. It's going to be ECW theme song. Not surprised. Plus, Bubba Ray Dudley was a special referee, so you knew something was about to go down. So what do you think
They
of that,
should,
Larry? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jason. Finish up.
They should have saved Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson from the Eagles for this match, since it was supposed to be a Philly themed street fight. They should have saved them for that match instead of the Mysterio, Andrade, and Santos and
Dominic
the other
match.
dude. Yeah,
Understood.
should have saved that.
Okay. I mean, Brandon, what do you think about that match, though? With the Street Profits Bobby Lashley versus Final Testament.
I had mixed emotions about it. I thought it could have been a lot better. The only reason is because AOP pretty much got knocked out of the ring through from a high fly. So my thing is the big guys, they're not pushing them the way I feel they should be pushed.
Hey,
I like that the way Bobby Lashley and them won, though. I will say that. It's just the fact that they're also not using Karrion Kross right either.
True.
Well, they're back down in NXT right now.
Yep.
Not surprised. They got the most success in NXT, AOP. What would you like? What do you think about Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits versus Final Testament?
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you, Jeff. I was in the bathroom. I missed that match.
Basically, you went me into your best staking. Got it. Nice. Okay, then you have you got the match with AJ Styles versus LA Knight. These two hate each other. They just want to kill each other. What do you think about that match? Starting with you, Larry. What do you think about that match with AJ Styles and LA Knight?
I thought it was a good match. LA Knight obviously was the winner, and I'm glad he went over. It was a good match. I like AJ Styles' new kind of slow, darker entrance music.
Yeah. Okay, Jason, what do you think? Holy crap, JJ's here. Hold on a sec, guys. I got JJ here. JJ, glad you made it, bro.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's up?
Hey, okay. We got another person here. His name is Brandon Yingling. He's from my job, JWF. Brandon, this is JJ. He's the one I worked with my last job.
Okay.
What's
So
up,
cool,
Brandon?
too.
Nice to
We
nice
talked
to
about
meet
the last we were talking about. We were talking about Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits versus Final Testament.
I was in the bathroom with Larry.
Let me guess. Either A, you were wiping, or B, was saying, "This is ridiculous."
He
He's
had
not
to help
wrong.
me out. Had one crosswalk.
Oh, I think we lost Larry. I went to go to the bathroom again. Okay, then we got the classic brother versus brother. Jay versus Jimmy Uso. What are your thoughts on it? Starting with JJ, since he's got here.
Underwhelming, I thought.
Wow, okay. I enjoyed it. It was okay.
It wasn't bad. I just too many super kicks for me. I could have watched a Young Bucks match and saw that amount of super kicks.
Oh, don't give yourself the Young Bucks. Let's just say I lost a lot of respect for them, and I started losing respect for AEW because, like I heard, I'll put it this way, guys. I'm not sure that Brandon saw it, but I saw the footage that Tony Khan released what happened between CM Punk and Perry. No, Perry Kid. That's what it is.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I saw that, bro. It's unnecessary. Why did he release the footage? That don't make sense to me.
Well, I said on our show the other night, Reese, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're punching upwards. They know they're getting their ass whipped. Them being AEW pronoun style, but they're punching upwards, and it's not working. You don't acknowledge the competition unless you're getting your ass whipped.
Yeah.
If I heard correctly, though, and Jason, you can confirm and let me know it's true. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, they said one of the top reasons why they left is because of the Young Bucks. And I'm thinking, what? Is that true or false?
Wait, who? Oh, okay.
The Young Bucks, yeah. I mean, do you
It's
think
not-
they're the reason why CM Punk and Cody Rhodes left AEW?
It's not all elite wrestling. It's all ego wrestling. And
Well, I
then
heard.
Punk
with all the
left.
shots they took Wednesday, that just proves it.
Hmm.
Punk didn't leave. I mean, he was gonna, but he technically got fired.
Right.
Cody just chose not to renew his contract. He saw the writing on the wall.
Right. In my opinion, guys, that's a huge L for AEW because think of it this way, though. That's the equivalent of Triple H leaving WWE to go to AEW. That's how big a blow it is to AEW. Because I know Cody's one of the founding guys in AEW.
Yeah.
That's like when he came back I think on WrestleMania, I was shocked. And that told me that Tony Khan screwed up big, really big.
I think his problem is signing all them top tier stars for one brand, and then combining all the wrestling companies that he has.
Yeah, I think he's doing way too much too soon. He's doing way too much.
Yep.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that, JJ? You think that's true? That try to expand too quickly, too soon?
Well, I mean, yeah. Collision was supposed to be Punk's show to keep those guys separate, and that didn't work out. And Ring of Honor, if it wasn't a joke before, it sure as hell is now.
Ooh. So basically, it's turned into like another WCW type situation.
Yeah.
Basically,
I
That's
haven't even watched Collision since like the first 2 episodes. Haven't seen a single other than the AEW event I attended. I haven't watched the Ring of Honor event. And
Wow,
Dynamite is Dynamite is hit or miss with me.
yeah. And Ring of Honor, I was a huge Ring of Honor fan. I'm not paying to watch it.
Exactly.
Wow.
Because the only way you can see it is on Honor Club, and I'll be damned if I'm paying $20 to watch that horse and pony show.
The way JJ says it, straight facts. Okay, next match we'll talk about this match. I enjoyed it, and like I'll start with Brandon. The match with Gunther versus Sami Zayn. What do you think about that match? Start with Brandon.
I wasn't happy with the outcome. Sami Zayn fan through and through, but Gunther, I feel that was the wrong person to dethrone him. Only because you got Braun Breaker coming up, you got Dragunov eventually coming up. So like you could have had one of those two, but Sami Zayn's the third person to beat him. So I mean, I guess that kind of helps in a way, but I think he should have held the belt a little bit longer because he's going to eventually go for the World Heavyweight Championship of the Universal. So that's my opinion on that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
I said that on our show, Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. Check us out. My cheap plug. I said the same thing. I would have liked to have seen Braun Breaker just come in, wash Gunther because it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
true.
And then so in the long term, he's gonna be a main event guy.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be Sammy. I'm not upset about it being Sammy. I'm not upset about Sammy being the guy that dethroned him because Sammy's top notch as far as I'm concerned. But I think they could have smashed Braun Breaker over if he would have just come in and clobbered Gunther.
Oh, guaranteed. He got the chops. He got the ability. He could do it.
Absolutely.
Okay, what match we could talk about here? The triple threat match, which would be like Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, and Logan Paul. What are your thoughts on that, fellas? Starting with Jason.
I think the right guy won here. Randy doesn't need a title to be over. Owens doesn't need a title to be over. And with having the Prime logo dead center of the ring for WrestleMania, you had to figure that Logan was going to get the win. And with him being a social media star, he's promoting WWE on a different platform. So that's getting more views. So I could see why they kept the title on him, generate more buzz and all that stuff.
Right.
I mean, decent match.
Okay. JJ, what you thought of it?
I don't really know what to say about it. I agree with Reese. The right guy won. Neither Owens nor need that belt. Actually, I think for either one of those guys to win the United States title would be stepped up.
Yeah.
Okay. And Brandon, your final thoughts on that one?
I kind of agree the same way. I feel that they're good competition for the World Heavyweight Championship. And
Cool.
that's going to take them away if they would have won. So with them having Logan Paul stay there and also him not actually he pinned him, but he's not the one that did the move on Kevin Owens or Randy Orton, I don't remember. But in my opinion, that's the best way to keep him over top-notch wrestlers, the way they've been using him.
He played the heel. He
stole the victor.
Yeah.
Classic heel move.
Which fits his character perfectly. The son of a bitch is a good heel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won that one over, no question about it. And we can't forget about the six-pack match. That was a crazy tag team match, crazy six-pack ladder match. That was ridiculous, but I enjoyed it, though.
It was better than we all thought it would be.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I enjoyed it, though. But the winners, I didn't see coming. Now, Waller and A-Train, of course, they're going to get the ones on SmackDown, but Awesome Truth, Raw Tag Team Champs, do you guys see that coming? I didn't.
You had to.
I figured because R-Truth's never won a WrestleMania. He's 53, something like that.
Right.
And he's never won a WrestleMania, and the last time they wrestled for the belt, they failed. So it kind of made sense to push him because even if they lose, R-Truth, you can't hurt R-Truth anymore or make him any lower. And then The Miz, he's just good in general. It don't matter if it's a squash. So them losing the belt to possibly someone coming up from NXT is perfectly fine. I thought it was a great move.
Yeah, the guys took some nasty bumps there too. I forgot who took the nastiest bump on the ladder match. Who was took the nastiest bump? As far as you know,
Waller got power bombed through the table. That was through the
oh,
ladder right after they got the SmackDown titles, and he wasn't seeing the rest of the match. I'm pretty sure.
Wow, that's insane. That's like a brutal match. But
yeah, that was nasty.
Oh, no question about it. Okay, we're gonna talk about the last three matches here. Io Sky versus Bailey. What do you think about that one, fellas? Starting with JJ. Main event, JJ.
I don't get it. As long as it's involved in some way, I don't know what she does. As long as I see it, and that freaking hook that she got,
Bruh.
She could be sitting popcorn. As long as I'm looking at that, I'm aces with it.
You need another drink to cool down, man. You need another drink to cool down.
Okay, all right. Well, you ain't got.
Okay, Jason, what do you think?
I think it's time for Bailey to, get the belt. She does good work. The right female one, just like in the other female match. That's kind of over here being champion anyway.
Okay, and Brandon, what are your thoughts on it?
I agree. I think it would have, in general, I don't think it hurt Io either, just because of the faction. So I think it was perfect for Bailey, just because I feel she deserves more title reigns, and she's willing to put anyone over the way she's lost matches previously. So even superstars from NXT coming up, I think that's perfect for her to sit there and give them pushes.
Cool. Okay, there's one match that I almost forgot about, and should be slapped for it. It's the 3-woman tag team match. It would be Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi versus Damage Control. Start with JJ. What's your thoughts on that?
There was a perfect match. It wasn't too long. It didn't explain Jade. We all know Jade. She's greener than good.
Yep, facts.
But they kept it short, and she got the pin because ultimately, out of those 6 women, she's going to be the one that's.
Yeah, Jade is like the greatest. Jade's one of the greatest. Out of the 6, she's the greenest.
She looks like $1 million.
Oh yeah.
And there's no way you can push her, and I'm sure her contract is pretty fat, just like Bailey.
I think you need another drink, JJ. You're overheating. You need another drink.
That was
okay, Jason,
match.
what do you think?
Perfect match to put her in at WrestleMania. If you would have put her in a singles match on the grandest stage of them all, it really would have shown how green she really is. So putting her in a team with Naomi and Bianca was the right move.
I agree. You put with 2 veterans, then yeah, it worked out great. And Brandon, what's your thoughts on that?
They pretty much nailed it. I agree the same way. Perfect match, not too long, not too short, just enough to literally get on by to the main event, but also as well, like, to show a little bit of talent on both sides. We all obviously know who's good and who's not, but we also know that Damage Control, because Dakota Kai, I feel we need to see a little bit more of her. And I think that established a little bit for us, the same with Jade.
I agree. Like I said, Dakota Kai is more like a brawling technical wrestler. Jade Cargill is all brute power. She's up there with Rhea Ripley. She's up there with Bianca. She's up there with Nia Jax. She's like a power mover, period. But don't get twisted. She can move too. Jade can move as well. But last 2 matches we talked about is the one involves Seth freaking Rollins and Drew McIntyre, and we definitely got to talk about that, fellas. So you, main event, Jay, what's your thoughts on that?
I think Seth, and it just has. It was fast paced from start, from bell to bell. It was really fast paced. And I don't know that you could have done that with 2 other people. Like, they went ball to ball from bell to bell.
Oh, yeah.
It was a way to get the belt off Seth. And then, of course, whatever, if you want to talk about action, we can talk about that. was good for what it was.
No question about that. Brandon, what do you think about it?
He nailed a lot of good points. I think it was phenomenal because it's a way to get Damian Priest the belt. And I think that was the best way to get it for him, especially with CM Punk interfering. I honestly thought Seth Rollins was going to win because of him being hurt. I thought he was going to pull off the win, and then Damian Priest comes in. But that was a perfect way for them to sit there and switch up the story, and Damian Priest finally got the belt with a crowd. So,
well, Brandon, do you agree though that they didn't want the cash in? The Priest does ultimately a babyface.
Yeah.
So they didn't want a babyface cashing in on a babyface.
True.
That's my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, that definitely sounds really good. I wasn't even thinking of that way.
What do you think about that, Jason?
Holy shit! Match. I thought he was sleeping.
Just listening.
You guys see that a lot over here.
No, I think it was a good match to start off night 2. You know, because you gotta get the crowd engaged and stuff. I mean, the match itself was good, and you know, when CM Punk was sitting ringside, you know, he just had a feeling that he was going to get involved since him and Drew have a little rivalry going. And with Damian cashing in on Drew, like my thoughts on that, like Drew carried somewhat carried him through the pandemic and stuff. You know, and he's world champion. I don't know. If I was Drew, I'd take that as a slap in the face. Oh yeah, you can win the belt, but you're gonna lose it 10 seconds later.
5 minutes he had the belt. 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. Like you left WWE, honed your craft, and ultimately your goal is to be the champion, and you come back and win it in front of no people, and your next chance you're the champion for 5 minutes. Like
there is about his contract and the fact that maybe he hasn't put paper yet.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Okay. Sorry, I beat you to it, but
You're fine.
Was that given an FU to WWE, or was that WWE getting an FU through because he hasn't got a contract yet?
Makes you wonder.
I would like to think the pettiness is gone from WWE now. He
who should not be named is gone from the company.
Oh yeah,
the guy with the problem.
Oh yeah. I can tell you this much: near the end of the match, like I thought Drew got the match, he's about to celebrate. That's what CM Punk, took his legs out from underneath him. But that's after Drew McIntyre made a rude gesture to CM Punk, and that was it. Beat the brakes off of Drew. Then CM Punk walked away because Damian Priest cashed in at record speed. And I see Damian Priest gave what's that move he got in the air? South of Heaven. The South of Heaven with Drew McIntyre. I never saw Drew got picked up that high up and got slammed that hard. I'm thinking, no way. That was brutal. What do you think about the ending of that one, guys?
Dude's a professional.
Like I said, Damien don't look it, but he's deceptively strong.
Yeah, he also deserves it, in all honesty. But I also think that it plays out, too, because Damian Priest was telling Seth Rollins to worry about their match and not worry about the bloodline when Drew was worried about CM Punk the whole time. So I think it played off as a good story too. So it might not be much of a slap in the face. It might be a little bit like, all right, you'll get another title shot and another time to hold the belt, but this time we're just building up a story. So
Right. But she.
Could be.
Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm agreeing with Brandon that could be. Who the hell knows? There's so many things that they're doing now. They're so hot, they could do anything.
yes.
So
And
true.
will bite on like a
fat kid on cake.
hook. Will freaking bite on it. So
I believe it. I believe that. Because you guys, you can all agree, this fight between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk is not over, not by a stretch. Am I right or wrong?
All right, you're right.
yeah, you're right.
Because, like, if you think about it, if you saw Raw, if you see Raw this past Monday Night Raw, CM Punk did it again. That's all I'm going to say.
I think that'll be the new most intriguing storyline now.
Yeah, for sure.
Post WrestleMania.
Oh, no
Reese,
question.
did Punk have trunks on, or were they long boys, or what was he doing?
I think he went full on tux. I think.
Oh my goodness! Well, our longtime close personal friend Larry Stryker is probably not happy about that.
I know.
Okay, last but not least, we're going to talk about the main event. I'm not talking about you, JJ. The main event, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Bloodline rules. Guys, you got to tell me what's it about. I start with JJ. What are your thoughts on that match? That match was epic. What do you think?
I'm going to close it out because I got to get out of here quickly. Best WrestleMania main event I've ever seen.
I agree.
The cameo by Taker and Cena and everything just fit. I didn't quite understand the Taker cameo.
Well, I can give you an insight before you leave on that. They couldn't come with a contract agreement with Stone Cold on money terms, so the next person up in line was The Undertaker to make the crowd pop.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that makes sense then, because that was. I mean, I'm a huge Taker fan. My wifey paid hundreds of dollars for me to meet a couple years ago. I'm a huge Taker fan. Didn't understand it, but that makes sense. So, that being said, the best main event I've seen ever, and I've seen every Mania main event.
I agree.
Again, bell to bell. It never got sloppy. Well, there was a little sloppiness, but they went ahead. They worked through it and did the spot again. Two professionals. Roman's absolutely a professional, and Cody deserves the goddamn thing. I don't care what you can say crybaby Cody, whatever the fuck. But
just because I'm wearing a Bloodline shirt, I wanted Cody to win.
Listen, I got Bloodline merchandise out the ass. It was top notch in my opinion. So I'll leave you guys with that. Jeff, thanks for having me on. Reese,
thank you for being on, bro.
And Brandon, nice to meet you, guy.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Okay, bro. Catch you around, bro. Okay, this is coming down 3. Okay, Brandon, what do you think about that match?
I thought it was good. In my lifetime, I won't say it's kind of hard to say it's the best, only because that Shawn Michaels and Undertaker match I did like.
Oh yeah,
And then,
classic.
And I thought it was also still good with the Undertaker and Triple H as well. Other than that, I guess you could. It's top three. I would argue it. It could also be argued top number one. I thought the match was good. I was confused at first because I was like, well, Stone Cold didn't show up. But after I follow wrestling channels, and after finding out that they couldn't come with an agreement with Stone Cold, I thought Undertaker was obviously the best fit for that. Or I felt that if they didn't use the Undertaker, they could have used his brother Dustin from AEW.
I'm surprised he did. I'm surprised he didn't. Taker was a great choice. Taker was a great choice. Okay, Brandon, not Brandon. Jason, what do you think, Jason, of the match?
You know, in a perfect world, it would be nice if all wrestling companies could work together and set their egos aside. I think the match would have went better if his brother was there involved in the match.
Right?
Because then it would have been an actual family thing instead of getting help from the arguably the two of the biggest WWE superstars ever. You know what I mean? But the match in itself, it told a story.
Oh, yes. No question about it. It shows a lot. I agree so much.
It was I don't know. I wanted Roman to win just because I like to be different from other people. You know, we did a pick show, and I was the only one that picked Roman because I felt that the bloodline story wasn't over with Roman holding the belt. And as we've seen on SmackDown, the bloodline story isn't over.
Oh, yeah.
Roman doesn't have the belt anymore. So I kind of see why they went that way. But, you know, good for Cody. Finally got the monkey off his back.
Well, finally he did what his father couldn't do. He got the belt. But the stories that told in that match was amazing. Like, for example, you got Sokoa trying to interfere. Then you got John Cena, who was put down by Sokoa. Then you got The Rock, who puts down John Cena. Then Taker appears. And last but not least, then you got Seth Rollins coming in with Shield music. And I told Brandon earlier this week, I thought it would be Dean Ambrose. Nope, it was Seth Rollins with Shield gear.
Yeah, not to cut you off here, but I didn't think of it. But after that match was over, this is the definition of long-term story booking. You had Seth to Roman's left, and you had Cody to Roman's right. Roman chose to right a wrong from 10 years ago by paying back Seth for stabbing him in the back rather than finishing Cody.
Exactly
That was
that.
amazing.
But
Yep.
yeah, when the Shield music hit, I thought, holy shit, they're bringing Ambrose in. Or they're bringing
Me
Mox
too.
in.
But I'll tell you right now, but I read later on that it's like it came full circle. Because of that chair shot, it did two things. It did two things, guys. Number one, it caused the ascent of Seth Rollins, but also caused the ascent of Roman Reigns too. It said Roman Reigns went to the bloodline and really went to the extreme and all that. And Seth Rollins is like, it was like Frankenstein, and that chair shot kind of like set things right. So had he took out Cody, Roman Reigns would still be champ. But because he wanted to pay back what Seth Rollins did, he needed to take against Rollins, and that's what Cody came in and got the win ultimately. And
That was the best way to get him to lose the belt. We couldn't plan it any other way.
Yeah, definitely.
like I said, overall the match, especially the ending, blew me away. I was breathing hard. I was like, oh my word, that's insane. You gotta be kidding. I enjoyed it. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. both days of WrestleMania, I loved it. But the main event itself with Cody Rhodes, I loved it. I think those are the top two of my favorites. The one with Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. That's like another one that I love it very much as well. Those two matches, top notch. And keep in mind, guys, we both know that since Triple H is involved, it's going to get better from this point on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, like I said, like in terms of the WrestleMania thing, like I'm pretty much done with that. I did all my notes. Like, JC, if you want to get going and all that, because next thing I want to talk about, like, oh, before I forget, Brandon, have you seen X-Men 97 number 5 yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Oh yeah. It looks like Jason took off. Okay, bro. Okay. Before I say anything, folks, spoiler warning. If you haven't seen X-Men 97 yet, pause this video, cut off the video, see X-Men 97 because you are not ready. Okay, you got your final warning. Here we go. Okay, bro. Tell me your thoughts on X-Men 97 episode 5. What are your thoughts?
I think it's, man, it just leaves you going nuts. I think it's crazy. I like the way the story's going out for it, but the way the ending was, oh my God. That's all I could say. That was crazy, that ending.
It stopped. It stopped. That's what it stopped. And I'm like, I'm about to have a heart attack. Like, what? I was like, no way. Bro, like I told you, I saw some deep, dark episodes on cartoons, maybe. You know, but this is the deepest, darkest I've seen in any cartoon. I expect it from Deadpool. I expect that from the Punisher, Daredevil, or no, I expect that from Echo, but not from the X-Men 97. No way.
I think they're going to eventually bring in other Marvel characters, such as Fantastic Four and stuff. Eventually, I won't say like for like full episodes, but clips of them running into other characters.
I hope they do it right, though. I really hope they do. But bro, like the only thing I can think of though, the reason, like you have to admit, near the end of X-Men episode 5, there was so much death, so much destruction, and there was news footage all over the place. I'm thinking like, how do God recover from that? And then one person came to mind, and one person who can, if he can fix it or make it right, and that'll be Cable. Like he tried before, and he got sucked back to his time.
Yeah. So we'll probably get Deadpool in it.
Oh, that'd be funny. Oh, that'd be funny. That'd be funny as you know what. If Deadpool pops up in the cartoon and makes a perfect segue going to like the actual Deadpool Wolverine, that I'm dying to see.
Yeah.
Like I said, the twist and turns in between. Like number one, Madeline Pryor is part of Genosha, or Shock, you know.
Yeah.
Rogue hooking up with Magneto, that's never Shocker there. And Jean Grey shared a kiss with Wolverine. I'm like, she did not. But in a way, Sky had been doing his fair share of dirt by linking up mentally with Madeline Pryor.
Yep.
I'm like, what the bro? I tell you, when that episode ended, I was all messed up. I'm thinking like, but all for nothing, they succeeded. Marvel, Disney, they did a great job. I had to give them credit. It's like, that's how you make a good story. That's how you do it. That's how people engage. Because now I'm pretty much hanging on the TV saying like, when are you coming back? When are you coming back?
Yeah, it's going to be phenomenal the way it's looking like it's going to turn out.
Like I said, it's the only thing. Like I said, if Cable's involved, a lot of people got killed will be brought back, but a lot of major characters got killed. I was like, there's no way. Come on. Oh my word, that was crazy. You know, like don't get me wrong, I enjoyed WrestleMania, but when I saw episode 5 this past Thursday morning, I could not think too well. I could not think. That's all crazy and all that. I said, you gotta be kidding me. That's why I said, like, dude, please, that's what I do. Please tell me so far. I know we so far. I said, dude, I'm not sure you're ready. And if, like I said, if you say, like, you was like, oh, wow, what just happened?
Yeah, freaking. I'm not into the cartoons as much, but this cartoon, yeah, definitely gets you pulled in.
I'll tell you like this, though. Try to watch the old X-Men movie, cartoons from the 90s. The original one is different from the one they have now. It's night and day. Don't get me wrong, I like the old ones, but this new one, I'm hooked on it. I'm hooked.
Yeah, I'll have to watch the old one.
Like I said, I try to watch the ones that I'm missing on that, but this one's good. Whew, man, oh man. Okay. Oh, Brandon, it's a pleasure to have you on here and all that stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I got a lot to do myself, but dude, I want to get some rest and all that. I know you got to work tomorrow, but bro, I appreciate you coming on. Anybody who's watching you as well, I want to thank the guys for Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. These guys can do podcasts and all that. Oh crap, we got somebody. JM from New York City, how you doing? Oh, looks like I lost Brandon. What's up, Jim? How you doing? Well, folks, I'm gonna give it an end this because like we talked about WrestleMania. We talked a little bit like X-Men 97, for anybody who watch Disney Plus with Marvel in there. And hopefully you could be able to join me again, hopefully next week I do another podcast. Thank you once again, folks. Let me say end this. And like I said, Jim, like I said, from New York City, my hometown, Brooklyn, New York, raised in Staten Island, how to my folks there. Doing great. Have a good night. Thank you again, Jim. I'm not sure it's Jim, James, but thank you anyway, though. Take care, folks.